What's up, everybody? So obviously a long time since I've been on here. I've had a newborn kid since then, work life, multiple other things, but either way, we're here. I'm glad to be back. Got a quick rundown video for you today over a bag that I've kind of been using on and off, and that's going to be the 30-liter Summit Pack by Velocity Systems. Now, there are 1,000 different bags that you can go out and choose from. I had a course in February I had to attend, and I ended up not taking this bag, and I ended up taking the Mystery Ranch, kind of a smaller bag. I think it's the ASAP. We'll get into that later. But I wish I would have took this one. I haven't had a lot of time of, mountaineering behind it, rucking behind it. It's just been kind of like a daily use range bag, things like that. And kind of different factors, but it's made by Velocity Systems, and it's kind of got some different pouches on there, kind of how I set it up to the way I like. So a little bit about this: nothing was given to us. I bought this out of the kindness of my heart, and Velocity actually got it to me pretty quick, shockingly. With a 4 to 6 week lead time, I got it within like a week and a half and was pretty happy about that. I've got the attachment for the helmet carrier made by Velocity. I have a Cry pouch. I think this is like their considered tall pouch. And then just a Spiritus medium GP pouch with the foam insert. So that kind of runs that down. Obviously I paid for all of it. I do get a discount with Spiritus, but other than that, it's all paid for. So the bag itself, I have it kind of stuffed right now to kind of show you the size of it. And with the helmet carrier, I like the helmet carrier, especially if I'm not needing it. I can have somewhere to store it, so I'm not carrying it around, and I'm not taking up any space inside the bag. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought the carrier, and the bag actually has attachments for the helmet carrier. So that makes it super nice, super easy, and it's pretty secure, especially when you walk around. Those metal latches are not going to come undone. If you have an IR device on your helmet, it actually gives you an IR hole cut into the helmet carrier itself. About the bag itself, it's pretty big, bigger than what I expected. It has webbing for MOLLE pouches everywhere, but it also has some neat designs that I thought were pretty cool. So on the side, you're gonna have hip Carabiner Loops. So if you're climbing or anything and you can't get to your belt, this will act as your belt. These are sewn in and heavy duty sewn, so you're not gonna lose any attachments or carabiners or any ropes or anything like that. It does have a aluminum frame on the inside. So the aluminum runs all the way down through the back of the backpack, which is super nice. And then also it's got a hip load belt. So it is removable. If you don't like the hip load belts, then you can just take that out and it's gonna be gone. It just Velcros in. I like mine, so I'm not gonna take it off. As far as the straps go on this bag, they're pretty thin, but they're pretty comfortable. I definitely, like I said, I haven't had an extraneous time behind it, but so far when I put it on, it definitely feels comfortable and it's not digging into me, especially with like a chest rig on. The front of the bag is pretty slick. It's got MOLLE attachments or webbing right here on each side for you to run bigger pouches if you need to. It does have 2 top-loading carry handles. As far as the inside, so it is a top-loading bag. So it's gonna have a top pocket here. Helmet mount. It's going to have a top-loading top pouch here with a small electronics pocket, which is nice. New cell phones and stuff like that. That's going to take up the entire pouch. But if you have a external battery charger or something like that, it can go in there, and so things aren't just dangling around, which doesn't make it nice. The top pouch is actually pretty big. You can fit, I think I put a whole front placard, a medical kit, like a Nalgene bottle in there, and it all fit with still room to go. So it's definitely got some room on it. As far as the inside pouch, which is gonna be, definitely has a wide mouth so you can actually see what you're doing. I just have a Walmart sleeping bag in here to kind of show you what I put in there, just for size comparison. So this is a rather large sleeping. As far as the inside, there's Velcro attachments all through the inside of it, on the sides and on the back. So if you, I think Haley Strategic has some clear bags. If you want to put those in there, that Velcro, you can, to keep yourself a little more organized. It also has a bladder for Camelback, so you can put the bladder in there and then it'll just secure just like that, and the hose will run out the top. There is a Camelback hose pass through that they've sewn in on the side here, so your hose can go right through. That's a great feature as well, because I hate leaving my bag unzipped and then have to run my hose through it versus just keeping everything dry on the inside and everything like that. On the inside, you can access the frame if need be. It's got the aluminum wires on the inside that are ran, and then it's got a hard plastic barrier there as well. So this is how it's set up for me. I like to have the Spiritus pouch for nods, thermals, batteries, anything like that, just in case. Kind of keeps it away from, you know, the 72-hour pack. If I need to move this pouch onto something else, I can, and know my nods, batteries, and everything are secure without taking it. It's just my cup of tea. I will say the downfall I had to this bag was I ordered the 30-liter cover for, like, the rain cover for it. And upon purchase, I was like, well, that's awesome. I was like, I'm super excited about it. Well, when you add, this is it. So this is the 30-liter pack cover. It is reversible. I got the Arctic White version and the multicam version. But the thing that bothered me most is when you add pouches to your bag and you add the helmet carrier that Velocity provides, this does not fit around your bag. It will fit, but you will have a section of your bag uncovered and the other section uncovered. It's not tall enough and deep enough to fit the helmet carrier plus your helmet plus the bag. Just the bag, it fits perfect. It's an absolute great rain cover. So the rain cover by Velocity, if you're gonna add any pouches or anything, keep that in mind. So I bought a $15 surplus rain ruck cover, and that will indeed cover the entire pack, plus pouches, plus helmet carrier, and the entire straps with no problem. So keep that in mind when you purchase it. They do have another bag, it's called the Alpine. It's definitely got more attachments for skis, equipment, things like that. I didn't have a need for that. We're in Arkansas, so it doesn't get ski weather, it gets crap weather. But overall, the bag itself is a very good bag, especially if you're just needing a go bag or an urban bag, as they call it, or any type of bag. This has sustained me for 3 days for sure. I wish I would have took it to that course with me so I could have some real time behind it with spotting scopes and other different things. But if you got any questions, definitely put them in the comments. Let us know.